After almost 30 years in education, I thought I knew how education systems work until I had a chance to view them from the outside. During my travel overseas to India, Vietnam, Singapore, and Japan, I was able to weave in a little bit of professional context. I was staying with school leaders during my travels. These were friends that I had met while I was working internationally. And so part of what I was able to do was to have conversations with schools and school leaders. I was also looking for a position. And so I was able to interview with a number of schools as well. And it really helped me understand what global education does and can look like. Hi, I'm Kalima Fergus Ayele. I'm an international school leader, CEO, and founder of Round Trip Ticket Home. At Round Trip Ticket Home, we support schools and school leadership teams in using design thinking to cultivate cultures of belonging and connection. Why design thinking? Well, design thinking is a human centered approach to problem solving. It allows us to use our empathy in order to really understand the challenges that we're facing, use our imagination to envision what we want as an outcome, and then prototype and test our way toward a solution. During my sabbatical year, I was able to buy a round the world ticket through One World American Airlines, and that stopped in Spain, India, Vietnam, Singapore, and Japan before returning home to New York. With the exception of Spain, most of those destinations were because I was connecting with other educators who were friends. When I had an opportunity to go to Singapore, it was for a job fair, for a leadership job fair where I had an opportunity to meet with and interview with 7 different schools in the region. It really gave me an opportunity to understand a little bit more from a bird's eye view about what's important in education in other parts of the world. And when I met with a lot of the school leaders, again, I'm speaking in generalities here, it was interesting to see for many of these schools, they are being opened by philanthropists who are wealthy business owners, similar to our Jeff Bezos, our Mark Zuckerbergs. Their way of giving back is to invest in education and to open schools. And what many of them are doing is they're contacting school leaders that they formerly had when they were getting their education and asking them to support them in opening these school initiatives. And so that was just really interesting to see, right? Just the value that that culture may place on education, but also the loyalty and connection they feel with the educators that were a part of their own growth and development. And so I think about what that means in terms of leadership and how we can cultivate communities where young people really feel connected to their educational experience in a way that makes them think about how do I want to recreate the experience that I had for the next generation? Because that's really what that meant, right? It meant that the experience that they received when they were in school was something that they thought would be the best gift that they could give to the generations that come after. I would love to know what are the things that you think if resources weren't an issue, if you had any unlimited amount of money or, again, resources to contribute to the future generation, what would you leave for them? Please let me know in the comments, like and subscribe, share this video with someone else who you think can benefit. I'm so happy to continue this conversation with you and I look forward to the next. Okay, bye-bye.